It's Perp back with another video, and I just got done watching Last Night in Soho. This is a very anticipated movie to come out. This is a horror movie directed by Edgar Wright. Before I get into this review, hit that like button, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at PerpMinded420. Now, going into this, the trailers kind of sold me. It was interesting. I still think they showed a little bit too much. So going into this, I could start to put things together, but I will not spoil the ending for anybody because I think the ending twist was pretty interesting. But my issue with this movie, it's one of those style over substance. I understand what they're trying to do with this overall story, but let me back up real quick and kind of introduce or just explain what exactly this movie is about. We have this character named Ellie. She is an inspired fashion designer. She wants to be in the industry. She is really into 60s music and stuff, the whole style and whatnot, ironically. So she's about to, go to London. She's about to go to Soho and start off her new adventure. And, her grandmother is kind of worried because she doesn't feel like she's really ready. Interesting enough, her mother has passed away. She ended up taking her own life. And she was dealing with a lot of mental health, which is interesting because you have her going to this place in London, going to this school, and there are some of the most worst people that you've ever come in contact with, the most bougiest people. So she decides to move out of these dorms and kind of get her own place. And this is where the story really kicks off, because as soon as she starts to move into this little spot that's away from her school, weird things start to happen. And they start off like dreams. And then every time she would go to sleep or dream, she'd come up with an idea. It might be a dress or a look that she wants to kind of copy. Yeah, that stuff was really interesting. The psychological aspect of this was really fascinating. I like the use of music throughout this movie. I really like the way that the cinematography looked, at just the way things were shot. I thought it was really clean. Just when it came to the ghosts and stuff, it was really bad. That shit was terrible. It almost kind of took me out of the movie at times. There's a lot of took me out of this movie a few times throughout watching this. But I was just completely fascinated how, these dreams became more than just dreams. They became like memories. And this chick Ellie's trying to put these pieces together, trying to solve this murder. And that's all I'll say about that, because when you get to the twist, I think that's where it kind of finally hits. But I feel like it takes a little bit too long to get there, because this movie's almost 2 hours long. I feel like you could have done all of this and kind of cut certain things. I would have cut out the ghosts completely. When you see these ghosts, they're just really corny and cheesy. I would have rather just not have seen them at all and just had the illusion of kind of something's there, but it's really not. Honestly, I was expecting more out of this film, to be honest. I like the twist. I kind of wish that they kind of went a completely different direction with Ellie's character and kind of made her into kind of like a killer or something like that. That would have been a cool twist, because they were kind of alluding to that throughout this film. Is she really seeing this? Did this really happen? Or I don't know, man. I know a lot of people really like this movie. For me, I think it was just one of those style over substance types of movies, in my opinion. Would I watch this again? Probably not. But I think everybody, as far as the main actresses, I don't know her name, but her voice sounds so familiar to me. I was like, is that Moaning Myrtle from fucking Harry Potter? I was like, I'm drawing the blank on the actress's name. I know the other actress, and Ann Taylor-Joy. She was playing Sandy in this. She was really dope in this. She looked phenomenal. But let me know how you guys feel about this movie in the comments below. Did it live up to your expectations? Were you a little disappointed like I was at certain reveals and just the way kind of certain things played out? Like I said, it's still a fantastic looking film. I think Edgar Wright really has a keen eye for certain things, and just with the style of this movie is really dope, and just the neon lights and everything. I just think that it could have overall been better, in my opinion. They could have done something a little different. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Till my next review or video, I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.